know why, but it actually has grown on my end. I really do like that game. I just hate that when I go into multiplayer, I'll play like the same map like 3 times in a row.
At least they're updating the map rosters. I mean, it could be worse. They could be making you pay for all the updates they're giving.
Oh
to the
my
game.
god, if they were doing that.
Yeah, for sure.
When I played this game last year,
I mean,
I was playing it with in 2-player mode with my buddy Lennon, who showed up. And we got stuck here for a long time because I was trying to explain to him how Tails needed to like swim through the ice structures.
Those walruses are bitches.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I've been playing...
It's actually kind of remind me of the walruses from Donkey Kong Country 2, the way you'd make them breathe into the water to freeze it.
Well, more like turn it to water, or like you
also,
they
Clapper was a
breathe.
seal, and he was fantastic.
Yeah, like he breathes ice into lava and it turns into water.
And then he
That
breathes...
makes no
That's science.
There's no science.
That's how it
That's
works.
not possible.
Well, don't you know, lava is just really warm Kool-Aid.
The Donkey Kong Country games are known for their realism, so I think that probably is biologically accurate.
Well, I mean, if
I'm
we're gonna
still
get
holding out for the day that Platinum Studios gets a hold of Donkey Kong Country and gets the gritty, realistic reboot that I so desperately need.
I mean, I guess if we're gonna get into the talk about realism, I'm pretty sure gorillas can't swim.
Well, they're not
I'm pretty
gorillas,
sure
man.
they
They're
can.
Kongs.
Oh yeah, sorry.
They're
failed to make
Do you know
donkeys.
that humans are actually the only mammal that doesn't instinctively know how to swim from birth?
Man, we suck.
Yes, we do.
We can't do anything.
I did not know that.
Did apes invent computers? I don't think so.
Maybe
No,
they
maybe
invented
spawned
you.
another animal.
No, they just test. Well, actually, no, they do work at Google.
No. They work at Valve, and they're making Half-Life 3 right now.
Apparently.
No, they maintain YouTube too.
Oh god, someone in the chat is talking about like BDSM or something. I'm not sure.
Oh,
if
that's
this is-
Well,
great.
Not,
Now we're
Tell
talking.
you when you're old.
I mean, I know Love just won, but can we, like, not...
I second that motion.
I'm 12 years old, and what is
Guys,
this?
if you want to talk about 50 Shades of Grey, do so on your own time.
Please.
Yo, this is my own time.
Yeah, that's
50
true.
Shades of Grey, let's go.
I can't believe that started out as Twilight fanfiction.
I
It's
can.
one
Are
of
you
those things
kidding?
where
Of course it was.
I both can't and can believe it at the same time. It's kind of like my reaction to hear that is just kind of like, yeah.
These days, I don't even know anymore.
It's like, I'll go get the rusty spoon and schedule my next eyeball transplant.
I bet you used to get the fan fiction Super Smash Brothers Mission from God.
Okay,
What?
look, I noticed we're not like yeah.
Oh
we're,
god, that reminds me. Have you
we're not
guys ever
doing
heard
that.
of Christian Sonic fan art?
No.
Oh, this sounds good.
Basically, the concept is a lot of
Entire
a lot of
TGC is
children in
babies.
religi-
See, I can read the chat.
A lot of children that come from families with religious backgrounds, their parents are not very keen about them having video games, but they see Sonic as completely innocent.
Hey,
so
I need to answer It's Kino's question. He says, just so you know, I plan to start... Whether I plan watching tomorrow, do you plan on doing this all in one day or do it Sunday as well? It will definitely not get done today. So, I'm sure... I'm not sure where
Hooray!
exactly I'll cut off, but I'll definitely be going on Sunday as well.
anyway, as I was saying,
Sorry.
the idea basically parents of religious families would buy their kids Sonic games because they see no problems with them and they think that that'd be like the one video game they'd be okay with. And then when the kids like do drawings of it, they always have like religious tendencies because they have like Bibles shoved down their throats as they do it. Look up Christian Sonic fan art; it's very amusing.
I did. It's very creepy. It's just Sonic
Most
holding
Sonic
up a
fan
holy
art is
Bible
creepy
like
in
it's
all
a ring.
fairness, though.
I
What was
mean,
that?
yeah. Josh has a good point. Is that when it comes to Sonic fan art, that really sounds like the least of people's worries.
Yeah.
All right,
It
here's
is,
what I got here.
believe me.
Like,
It is.
most Sonic fan art is perfectly acceptable and good, but this Christian Sonic fan art, I don't know about those guys.
Like here,
Well, it's better than the porn. It's a lot better than the porn.
hang on, I typed in Christian Sonic fan art in Google Images. Here's what came up. I got a picture of Sonic, like a fat Sonic holding his boobs and fingering his belly button.
Good, good.
Are you
There's a
serious?
picture of like a buff.
Hang on, links.
Then we got a picture of like a muscular Garfield holding John Arbuckle.
What does that have to do with Sonic
I
precisely?
don't. Oh, hey, Sonic and Garfield collection.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Then I got a picture of Cream the Rabbit and Tails as like the three wise men.
Of course. That was going to be the next game in the storybook series, actually.
All good.
So I typed in Sonic Christian fan art, and this is what came up for me. I'm gonna link it in the chat. It's pretty good.
Oh god.
Yeah, a lot of shit comes
Oh,
up
I
as
hate this
weird.
boss.
Oh god damn it.
Hedgehog penis.
And we've all seen the bad side of DeviantArt before.
Kino wants to know if I'll
By
start
that
at
I-
roughly the same
by
time.
that
Yeah,
I-
I imagine I'll start at
page.
roughly the same time.
It's like we've all seen the bad side of DeviantArt before, and by that I mean the front page. But yeah, Christian Sonic fan art's a real thing, and it's weird.
Now I want to see.
This boss is also a real thing, and it sucks.
I actually like this boss fight, but I prefer the other version of it.
I like it until you get to the point where he starts making instant death traps for you.
Yeah. I love the
Metal
music
Sonic is
for
my
this.
favorite character in this series, actually. I wish there'd be just a game centered around him.
I
Well,
love the
that's
music for
episode Metal,
Sonic
isn't
in
it?
this game, though.
Yeah, that's 4 remix levels you play in reverse
Yeah,
order.
yeah, I know what you mean. I don't know if you know this, but there's a guy on Retro who's
How did
also a big
Tails
Metal
wind up on
Sonic
the,
fan.
on the path opposite of you?
There's a guy on Retro who's done hacks that makes Metal Sonic playable. It's the same guy who does the ROM hack Metal Sonic Hyperdrive. He's also put that
Ooh, that's a
same
good-
version of Metal Sonic into like one.
Oh,
I know
yeah,
he's
I know
done
that
3.
guy.
I think he's done the others too.
Okay, idea for a stretch goal.
Okay.
An ordinary Sonic ROM hack.
Wait,
That was actually the bonus goal
one
for Sonic 1, but we didn't make it.
One
Oh,
sec.
damn it.
I can do it
Oh,
again.
well,
just-
I'd been before.
So just so you guys
Alien.
know, if you type in Jewish or Muslim Sonic fan art, you get some interesting results with that too.
I imagine you
Oh,
would.
boy.
I imagine if you type in anything Sonic fan art, you'll get some interesting results.
Yeah, there's always the
You
thing
probably
about
just have to
typing
type
in your
in-
name, the
oh, that,
hedgehog.
oh god, have you guys ever played the game Your Name, the Hedgehog?
Yes, yes.
That is, you can get hours of entertainment out of that if you have a big enough group of people. Everybody, type in Your Name, the Hedgehog, and link what you get in chat.
Oh god.
I actually did that a while ago on a Mario forum. Weirdly enough. And also, Alien Run says, "Why did we touch upon DeviantArt Sonic stuff?" I don't know. I am full of regret.
Yeah, didn't.
Sometimes you just want to touch.
Well, guys, it's been fun. I gotta go now. No,
Yeah, no worries.
but no, just
I can't tell if you're
Oh,
being
what is
serious or
this?
not, or if you're just going because we're talking about DeviantArt fan art.
the latter.
Oh, there's worse sites than DeviantArt.
Yeah.
Well, of course.
Can we please not talk about them? I would like my brain to. I would like to not have to bleach my brain tonight.
So, Sonic 4 Episode 2, what did you guys think of it?
It stinks.
It's a better game than
Nah, not
than
Christianity.
episode 1.
Yeah.
It's
It's
okay.
alright. I liked it when it came out just because I was hungry for more Sonic after Generations.
Yeah.
I liked
Yeah.
it.
He was okay.
I think it's a
At least
marked...
it's not Lost World.
yeah. I think it's a marked improvement over Episode 1 for sure. I don't think the Sonic 4 brand would have gotten the same god-awful reputation that it has if this had been first.
I liked how they retconned Sonic CD with it.
I did not like that.
Well, they essentially said CD takes place between episode 1 and 2.
I don't care.
And I think that fits.
I thought they said it was more along the lines of CD takes place in an ambiguous place, but just before Sonic 4.
Now, there's a reason that the order this has gone is I played Sonic 1 first, then I played Sonic CD. Like,
Oh, are
I
you
just,
going in, like, development order?
well, not so much that, it's just that, like, Sonic is on his own in that game. And of course, he's on his own in plenty of games, but the main thing, I guess, that I'd use as evidence is the screen where it's, like, where Tails appears and says, "See you next game." That to me just has always mentally placed Sonic CD as taking place before Sonic 2.
In the Taxman version, you can play as Tails in Sonic CD.
That's true. I mean, it
Are you
doesn't
the kind
really
of person
matter.
who plays
Like,
Metal Gear Solid 3 first?
what's that?
Are you the kind of person who plays Metal Gear Solid 3 in chronological order?
If-
Like, you start with 3, then go to Peace Walker, then 1, 2, 4.
Some machete order.
Well, if I could only play one Metal Gear game, it'd be 3.
It would be
pick
2
a
for me
favorite,
every
just
time.
not 2.
2 is just where it goes crazy, off the rails, like the story. Like, that's where the story starts for me, and I love it. It just goes
I
off the
love
rails.
all things Metal
and-
Gear, but I can't pick a favorite. 3 is amazing, 4 is insane, 1 is challenging, 2 is engrossing, Peace Walker is fun.
Yeah.
We don't talk about portable
I'm
ops.
still trying to finish Peace Walker. I really want to
You
finish
never
it
will.
before the new one comes out.
The drop, if you're trying to 100% it, the drop rates are impossible.
No, I just like to play through it and kind of get the idea of the characters going into the 5th game, but it's taken me forever.
Okay, well then here's a hint. After you've done the 7th final quote-unquote mission, do the first training mission, and you'll unlock some extra stuff and get the real ending.
I have wanted to play Peace Walker for ages.
It's most fun done in co-op.
Yeah, that's my problem with it. I keep waiting for somebody to play co-op with me. I actually have I have the physical, not the Metal
Which
Gear
version do you
collection that
have?
includes like all of the like even 1, but the one that came out before that with 2, 3, and Peace
HD
Walker.
collection?
What's
The
that?
HD collection?
Yeah, like
You have the HD
yeah,
collection.
the HD collection.
Which system?
I have like the physical copy of that, and then I also bought the digital copy on PS3 so I could be like, "Hey, Steven, play this with me," and he's like, "Yeah, I'll play that with you," and we've never played it.
Oh, let me know. I'll play it with you
That'd
sometime.
be great.
I'll just need to get like a setup going because I don't do game console capture. Everything I do is emulation. Because I don't have an Elgato or anything.
Yeah.
That and with the way my entertainment system is set up, my HDMI cords are stretched to the limit.
On that note, I just realized I never played Sonic 4 Episode 2 co-op.
Neither have I. Like it's not even worth it.
I played
It's
it.
like playing actual Sonic 2 co-op.
I played it twice co-op. Once with Lennon. I played it with Lennon for this stream last year. I played it with Steven just shortly after the game came out. Oh, and I played it with Kalen, but Kalen hated it. Because since, like, what he didn't like about it was that Tails didn't have the homing attack. And so, like, you see the way I'm playing this here, I often use the homing attack to, like, get up to speed. But, like, he couldn't keep up with that.
That's how I played Sonic 1, but I didn't do it so much in Sonic 2. I just kind of did the 69 roll through the whole game. At least that's what I call it. I guess that's what it looks like.
That's what everybody calls it.
Oh my god, now I can't unsee it now.
Back on topic to DeviantArt.
Can we not?
Oh, Kovar is back, by the way.
Yay.
Welcome back, Kovar.
Like, I genuinely mean to keep checking the chat, but I just keep staring at the game. It's moving more, and it captures my fragile attention.
You ready for the top?
Oh no! What just happened?
What was that noise?
This sounds good.
I saw what an echidna penis looked like.
Oh,
Oh no! wait, no. Let me try that again.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Told you.
God
Oh,
damn
yes.
it, game theory.
We told you not to get on DeviantArt.
It's not just DeviantArt, it's what actual ones look like.
We told you not to get on DeviantArt.
5 heads.
yeah, we're in Disco Duck Zone Act 2.
Yeah, well, at least you don't know what a duck penis looks like.
Now VK Mize, on the other hand.
Now he does.
Give him time.
Kino says
we
he'll
are
probably
just
go really soon. Yeah, Kino, like I said, I'm going to take at least a little bit of a longer break after this, and
Define longer.
hour, maybe.
I'll
That's
wait for
fine.
Pizza Guy.
Yeah.
20 to 30 minutes.
Alright, real important. What do you get on your pizza go?
Usually
There
just
is an
extra
incorrect
cheese.
answer.
What's that?
There is a right and a wrong answer here, so just know that.
I usually
I
just
actually
get
prefer
pepperonis.
like a vanilla just cheese pizza. If you ask me, too many toppings can ruin a pizza.
I thought you were saying actual vanilla.
Oh no, no.
That's how I interpreted it first too.
Well, I mean, if people put pineapples on pizza, I'm sure anything's possible.
No, vanilla isn't like, you know, like vanilla wow and that kind of thing.
Yeah. Vanilla
I mean,
pizza.
It depends on what's on the pizza in addition. Like, I could totally see like a dessert pizza with like vanilla sauce.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh god, now I'm craving a Little Caesars pretzel crust pizza.
I've not had that.
Like-
Is it as horrifying as it sounds?
It's amazing. It doesn't use pizza sauce. It uses cheese under the cheese
Oh,
with
God.
pepperoni and a pretzel salted crust. It's actually really good.
Is like Little
So the
Caesars
last
trying to
time
build
I went to the
population?
Little Caesars.
Guys,
And it's
God.
only $6.
Hang on.
guys, please, you don't make me want pizza.
Oh damn.
Okay, so the last time I went to Little Caesars,
I
I
have
go
fallen
in
way
there
too
and I
far.
ordered the usual. I get the deep dish pepperoni hot and ready that they have, and then the dude was like, "Do you want it bacon wrapped?" And I swear to, I started sweating, and I'm like,
Yes, they have. They have
I-
bacon wrapped
I,
deep
I
dish.
could
Hey guys, can
probably
you like
do it this
can you
one
like do a
time.
call out again of because Kovar is asking who's on the call right now.
Ben Woodring from
My name's
Radio
Doc
Bucks.
Jihad.
Tyler
Whoops.
Fox, Minnesota.
Dustin VG Master.
Lewis from Paper Mario TTYD Fan 1, who'll be going off after this act, so whoever's next can get in the call.
Coolness. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get Alien Run on then, and I know that's not going to be very long for Alien Run, and you've been waiting a long time. So I mean, you can definitely come back.
Definitive
Whether I start
thoughts.
later tonight or whether I start again tomorrow, you're definitely welcome to come back.
I mean, given the hour-long break that's probably coming up, I'll probably be going after this.
Okay.
I may still watch the stream, but it'd be a bit too late to provide commentary.
Yeah, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna keep up this
happy to come
continuous
back
energy
after.
level, but I'm hoping with a break and with some food.
I know
I'll be
this is
good.
supposed to be Oil Ocean, but those waterfalls look like chocolate.
Actually, I was at Hershey Park yesterday. As a weird segue. And yeah, it does look like chocolate.
Chocolate!
Chocolate! What are they selling?
Dubs first. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting you, Dubs. You're not as loud as Alien Run is. But yes, Dubs first. Thanks for reminding me.
Yeah, so tomorrow if I get the chance, because I probably won't be able to do it this late tomorrow because I've got school.
Djibouti Dubs. You guys remember
School.
that?
What's that?
You guys remember Djibouti Dubs?
I don't
No.
think I do.
I have
This
no
guy
idea
on
what that
YouTube would
is.
take like infomercials and dub over them so they were hilarious. I suggest looking it up if you're looking for a real good laugh.
I think that just kind of reminds me of a subreddit dedicated to like subtitling stock photos.
I've been on that one, yeah.
Yeah.
I've actually never used Reddit before.
I like the one that's dedicated to parodying like MLG Pro Call of Duty videos.
Oh god, those are the best.
They have one for like Barbie's Dream Mansion or something that is hilarious.
Hey, who
You
wants to
guys know
hear?
who Alpha Rat is?
Dubs has first dibs.
First
You guys know
dubs.
who Alpha Rat is? He does stuff like that, but over Smash 4, and it's amazing.
I was gonna say, would I be able to, if I was on a little earlier, would I be able to like come in this Skype chat with you tomorrow
Yeah, I think that'd be
if I
fun.
can?
Although I know that a
lot.
lot of people are kind of wanting to get on as well.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to give like everybody a chance.
Yeah, I
It'd only
mean,
be for like a little. If I could, it would be only for a little bit, not because I mean I've kind of been on here for about 4 hours now, and it's kind of a bit unfair for other people.
Yeah. Like
I
It's
mean-
like a club. Once you're in, you're welcome to come back, but getting in might take some effort.
Yeah.
I mean, I might have the possibility of being able to do it tomorrow, but on one hand, I'm not going to be too ticked off if like you decide someone else should probably do it, especially since I probably need to get some programming stuff done.
Yeah.
And by that I mean sit at a computer screen for 4 hours and do nothing.
Get a rubber duck.
Here's what we do. I Skype call in from work tomorrow. We get the customers on. It'll be really funny. I'll tell them that they're on the internet, and then I will get fired. It'll be great.
All right, that sounds like a good hook.
Everybody wins.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea to me.
What's your job anyway?
What is my job? You know what my job is.
I don't think I do actually.
Yeah, you do.
I wish I had a job. I've got some weird anxiety issues that are like make me deathly afraid of like going in and getting an interview. I don't know why.
I really can't get a job because my OCD is too bad.
Getting fired is good content.
That's the best content.
Oh, Classic Sonic, I'm sorry, are you leaving? Everybody's been talking
no.
so much, I haven't noticed.
Why are you not playing the classic Sonic mod?
I didn't have time to install it. I tested all the games last night, and I was like, yeah, okay, good, Sonic 4 works. I just need to install the Classic Sonic mod, and then I forgot.
Damn it!
I do normally run this with the Classic Sonic mod.
Okay, so I shall see you now. Goodbye.
Goodbye,
All right,
Classic
man.
Sonic.
Have a good night.
It's been good having
Thank
you.
you for joining us.
Good night.
Later.
Night.
See you around.
So at what point tonight do we start playing Bayonetta?
All right, let's
After
get Definitive Dubs on, and not Alien Run. Definitive Dubs, whom I've shafted multiple times.
Yeah, Alien Run. Wait your damn turn.
You gotta wait in
Or buy
line
your
for your
way in like I did.
shafting.
Wait your damn turn, or buy your way in. Those are the options.
I feel like a jackass.
You're not. You're not. You're like the farthest thing from a jackass. At least from my perspective.
Thank
It's easy for me
you.
to say.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
What if he literally is?
Well,
How do we know he's not a donkey of some sort?
Do I look like video game donkey to you?
Or the ass of a man named Jack.
Is that a trick question?
Maybe.
all right. I don't remember. Dubs, are you Ben on my chat list? I assume you are because I think I know who everybody else is. Yeah. Donkey.
Donkey!
DK.
Okay.
Donkey Kong.
Donkey.
Did you know in Donkey Kong 64, Donkey Kong is actually voiced by Grant Kirkhope?
Yep.
Yes.
And Kovar, if you'd like to come back too, that'd be fine by me.
Hey, did you know that Donkey Kong's actually a gorilla?
I thought he was a Kong.
I thought he was a donkey. What are you talking about?
Sup, guys?
That's what I thought. What's up? Who's this?
Hello, Ben.
This
Well, I
is
mean-
Ben is
Blaze
Definitive
Heatniks.
Dubs.
I mean, Kong has to be a descriptor for some kind of like primate in general because Lanky Kong is very clearly not a gorilla.
No, he's like... I think he's like an orangutan. Or like a balloon, if you ask the internet.
He,
You know-
he is Lanky Kong. That is all that matters.
You know, the only Donkey Kong Country game I've played is the first one. So when I see like all these Kongs in like Donkey Kong 64 or whatever, I'm like, who are these people?
To be fair,
you people?
to be fair,
at the same
to
time.
be, to be fair, I think that's what most people who have played all the games said when 64 was released.
Funky Kong is best Kong.
Because they kind of just brought in a bunch of new guys and made no effort to explain who they were, I believe.
All right.
Yeah, like
was
new people that they
Dixie.
didn't even need to add. Like they added like other girl Kong that wasn't Dixie
Other
for
girl
some
Kong.
reason.
Ben, would you like to introduce yourself real quick?
Sure.
Ben is Definitive
my
Dubs,
name
whom I've
is-
forgotten about multiple times.
Well,
Oh, never
my
mind.
full
I
name-
guess he's gonna introduce you.
My full name is Blaze Heatniks. That's the name I use. But
Why does that sound
Definitive
familiar?
Dubs is my YouTube channel,
Ah.
which Josh says that he follows. But I guess I don't know. Right now, I'm doing a full fan dub of Mega Man Zero.
That's right. That's right.
Blaze Heatniks. Where the hell have I heard that before?
Mega
Well,
Man.
that's yeah. It's a boss from Mega Man X6. I took that name when I was like 13, and I've just never stopped using it
Oh, yeah, you're right.
because it's edgy.
The boss names got really
Ow,
weird.
the edge.
The boss names got really weird around like X5.
Well, actually, after X5, they're named after members of Guns N' Roses.
Well, no, that was X5.
I don't know why I chose a name from X6. X6 sucks.
X6 is okay. It's certainly not my favorite of the
I
series.
feel like the one thing that makes me not like X6 as much as I could is the Reploid rescuing mechanic.
It's not so bad when you realize that you can just replay the stage to go get the ones you want. It is annoying that you can only get them with one character, though. You can't
Well,
get
it
them
is-
as X and then go back as 0.
What
I mean,
especially annoys me about the rescuing Reploids thing is, for a 100% completionist like me, it's damn annoying when I miss one of them.
Yeah.
I mean,
Is that one of those things where,
just
like,
a-
if you miss it, you can't go back and do it?
No, you just have
Well-
to restart the level and you can go
Oh,
back.
okay, okay. Well, at least it's got that.
No, actually,
you can, because
it's
I thought you
permanent.
had to. Oh yeah, like I always was under the assumption that, like, yeah, you went back and it was gone. I just reset the GameCube I was playing on.
Okay, if
Yeah,
I was
you-
looking at this game from an outside perspective, I was thinking you were fighting a boss from Borderlands that was making you play Tetris.
Yeah, that's kind of accurate.
I mean, he's got the falling block thing from Castlevania 3, so it's clear where they ripped this off from.
This clearly mean Bean Machine.
Castlevania 3 has a direct sequel on the Xbox and PlayStation 2.
Does it?
I am also a.
I'm sorry, what?
What's that?
Castlevania Curse of Darkness. It takes place 3 years after Castlevania 3.
Does it play like Castlevania 3?
It plays like a 3D version of Symphony of the Night, and I mean that in the best way possible.
I
It's
have
actually not bad.
I have not played any Castlevanias that weren't 8-bit, with the exception of Rebirth.
Then you have missed 90% of the series.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, sure,
I've
just
never
turn the
played
wrong
a
way.
Metroidvania game, but I have played most of the classic series.
You're
I
really
actually
missing
don't
out
like
if you
the
don't play the
classic series
TVA
nearly
ones.
as much as
I
I
mean,
like the more modern
te-
stuff.
I
But
mean,
I do
technic-
not like Lords of Shadow.
I mean, technically, isn't Castlevania 2 a Metroidvania?
No.
It's not
No.
real.
I don't know. I haven't played it that much.
As you might be able to tell by the
I
fact
have-
that I'm not saying anything whatsoever, I've barely played any Castlevania games.
Now you know how I feel.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, Dracula
All I know
X
is that
is
the
a
music
sham.
kicks serious ass.
It does. The music does kick serious ass. But Dracula X is a sham. That's all I have to say.
Yeah. I think they did all right with the music in Dracula X, though. Like compared to the Japanese version being on the CD, like the audio on the SNES version.
The
is
Japanese
pretty good.
version is awesome, but I'm glad they made a remake for the PSP.
I just play it with the the Japanese language because who cares? I mean, it's like animes yelling at each other, and then you whip Draculas like you always do.
Let's see. My personal history of Castlevania. I think I played Simon's Quest was the first one I played. That's for sure.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
yeah. Maybe that's why I never got into it past that.
Okay, on that topic, what's the most ridiculous way you've ever heard somebody say Jesus Christ?
Did I?
Jesus Christ!
Oh, grilled Jesus!
I like it when people get real upset and then they reverse it and they're like Christ Jesus. I think that's pretty good.
I've heard someone say Jesus Christ in a chicken basket, and I'm like, what?
Oh, by the way,
Bob Saget.
I didn't notice this until just now. This was almost an hour ago at this point, so it was probably before I started out on episode 2. But Caleb Holloway donated $5 to the stream. So Caleb
like I'm still in the
Holloway,
lead.
yes. Thank you, Caleb Holloway. So that means
Come on,
that means
you're never gonna beat me at this rate.
that means we're at we need $5 more to get to Generation Zomo Edition.
Josh, you know I would love to donate, but I just do not have a job.
It's perfectly okay. Please do not donate if you cannot afford to.
I'm sorry.
Job
job is
either. I'm just a
overrated.
lucky son of a bitch.
VK Mize backs me on Patreon. Before he did, he was like, like he told me I only make like $4 a day or something. I don't know how he does that. And I was like,
It's like $1 an hour.
I was like, don't.
He goes
Does he work,
through a
like,
lot
the
of
sweatshop
couches.
in Africa? I mean, seriously.
So I was like, okay, just don't back me on Patreon. He's like, but one of these days I'm gonna be drunk and I'm gonna back you on Patreon.
Maybe he's in prison.
By the way, I like how I got shafted this whole stream by you forgetting me, but when I joined, the chat just completely died. Alien Run is the only guy left.
All right, let's.
I said earlier that we were going to have more people in the call than in the chat.
Yeah, we're getting there. All right,
Yeah,
I'll
we
tell you
have
what, chat room.
six.
Chat room, here's a call for questions. ask me, or I guess ask us anything in particular. Try to keep it about video games. We don't have to answer your questions, but...
Okay, we might as well list off our specialties. My specialty is voice acting.
Okay.
I wish I could do voice acting.
I can do a shadow voice.
Metal Gear.
My specialty is analytics. I will notice the most nitpickiest of things in a game and talk about them forever. I still need to do videos on the subject, though. I need to learn how to edit first.
That's a good first step to making videos, yeah.
As I've said,
pick a theme and stick with it.
As I've said, my specialty could be arguably considered programming, but I would need to be good at it first.
It's the closest thing you have to a specialty. It's what you would like. It's what you would like your specialty to be.
Yeah.
Yo, ask me what you need to order at Domino's. I got you.
Okay.
I'll
Thomas,
take a, cheesy bread.
Toma812 wants to know if any of us have ever played Zone of the Enders.
Yeah.
I want to.
The only thing I know about that game is that if you bought it, you got a demo of not Shenmue 2. Listen to me, Metal Gear Solid 2.
Or if you bought the HD collection, you got a demo of Metal Gear Rising.
Yep.
Yeah, people bought it based on that alone.
They did, and it turns out it was actually a good game.
I hear the HD collection is really good, but I don't know.
No question, but hi. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey
guys.
We all say hi to you.
I don't know. I'm not good at pronouncing things.
That's not your
I don't
specialty.
think anyone can pronounce
Pronunciation.
that one.
I don't know. You just said things pretty well just now.
You know, I think I just realized why Sonic 4 pales in comparison to the classics. It just feels so slow.
It is. Yeah, this is my least favorite stage in the game.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just watching it. It feels slow.
Well, this stage in particular,
know.
because it's so slow scrolling stage. Like, I didn't like Sky Chase in the first place. Oh, this is my least favorite part of the stage.
Because auto scrollers in Sonic games.
What could go wrong?
Well, you know, Bridge Zone was auto.
Yeah, Bridge Zone.
Yeah, but like only like a third of Bridge Zone was auto scrolling though.
Yeah, it was. Well, it wasn't the entire thing.
No,
No,
it was
only
only
the
Act
second act.
2 that was auto scroll.
Oh, maybe I just need to replay it. I thought the Game Gear one was different.
Well, Bridge Zone's
I don't
from the
think
Game
maybe in
Gear.
the Master
Game
System
Gear Master
version it's
System, yeah.
different.
At what amount of money will you play Sonic Ball?
Sonic Ball?
Or does he mean Sonic Ball?
Sonic talking ball.
What is Sonic Ball?
Does he mean Sonic Ball or Sonic Ball?
Or is he talking about
I
Sonic
think that's where you
Spinball?
paint yourself blue, run outside naked with a tether
Maybe
ball
he means Sonic
until your neighbors call
Pinball?
the cops.
Well, then I would
mean
need to
Sonic
post
Pinball?
bail, so that would be a lot of money.
And I'm back. What'd I miss?
I have no idea. We're talking about Sonic Ball. But we don't know what that is.
You mean Sonic Ball?
That's what I said.
Something killed me there.
All spoilers.
How many deaths are you at now?
I think about 8. I think that was 8. If I'm remembering right.
Given the description of the online Sonic fan game, and it's hilarious, I have a feeling he's talking about Sonic Ball.
Sonic Ball is amazing.
I think I've played it, but it's been a long time.
I've never
Imagine
heard
Super
of it.
Monkey Ball / Mario Kart / ow my brain.
The only reason I'm aware of that is because it shows up on the iPad whenever I was searching for Sonic Runners.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Really?
And yes,
There's an
yes,
iPad version.
yes, there is.
I just know Vinny played it on one of the Vinesauce streams, and it was hilarious.
Sonic, he can really move. Sonic, he's got an attitude.
That should be a stretch goal. We have to play Sonic the Hedgehog.
Somebody's saying that they feel like Sonic 4 is longer than the other games. It definitely is. Before I streamed this, I would always sort of I had a stopwatch, and I would time how long it took me to play through everything. And so,
It doesn't feel longer because there's not that many zones, but it certainly is when you actually go to play it.
yeah.
Yeah, because each act's like 3 to 4 minutes.
Well, there's long stretches like this one right here where you just sit there
Pepsi.
doing nothing.
I will forever endorse Pepsi because I was exposed to Pepsi Man at a young age and I never looked back.
Right on, right on. Love Pepsi Man.
Pepsi Man.
That should be a stretch goal.
That should be.
I'll
a stretch
remember the
goal. We
first
played
time
Bring back
Pepsi
Pepsi
Man
Man?
exposed himself to me.
Somebody asked about Wings of Six. If we've ever heard of Wings of Six, I have not.
I think it's
Wings
just
of V.
yeah, it's just V.
Oh,
I've
Wings
heard
of
of it.
V. Okay, I misread it. I just
Didn't look
glanced over there.
interesting.
I own it. Haven't tried it.
I have no idea what
I've heard
it is.
of it, but it didn't look interesting.
I have no idea
What
it is
genre
either.
is it?
It's some kind of really hard platformer by the guy who made Boshi.
Hey, I've got
No
an
idea
idea.
what that is either.
Let's dig through our Steam
Well,
libraries
it's-
and
it's
list
an
off
I
which
wanna-
games we have the most amount of playtime in.
The most amount of playtime on my Steam library, I don't even have to look. It was Sonic Generations.
Left 4 Dead 2 for me.
How much do you have on Generations?
About 20 hours, but it's actually a bit longer than that because I said Steam offline mode is weird.
Right.
For me, Generations, I have 26 hours. My longest game has got to be Splunky with 142 hours.
Oh, Spelunky is definitely on its way for me, but
That game is so addicting.
Oh,
My
boy.
longest game on Steam, I also don't have to look. It's by far Team Fortress 2, where I have over 2,000 hours.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Team Fortress 2
man.
for me is somewhere around
Like-
500-ish,
Yeah.
I guess.
Like,
I actually don't like Team Fortress 2 that much.
I just actually find that amount of playtime just completely unfathomable because, like, I play 24 hours of a game and I'm like, I can be sick of it, but it's
My
like,
GameCube file for Sonic Adventure 2 has over 400 hours on
Yeah.
it.
I mean, like,
Of course, I under-percented the thing, so it took that fucking long.
Yeah, my
The big-
Team Fortress 2 was like, I said this earlier, but it was my most played game for a period of about 3 years.
Yeah.
I played a
I'm
lot,
pretty much
too.
in the same boat with you there, Josh.
Sounds like me and Pokemon Pearl version. When that game came out, I literally never stopped playing it. I had it in my hands as I was trying to sleep.
Alien Run was
Me
trying
and
to
my
get me to
sis-
spin dash in place, but I'm not sure why.
You'll
Spin
probably
dash
die.
in place to hit the balls easier. Oh.
Eh.
Huh?
Maybe if you, maybe
Is that true?
if they hit the spin dash, they bounce back on the hitbox.
Yeah, maybe. I've never tried
Kind
that,
of like
I
how
don't
you
think.
can kind of spin dash in place to hit bosses.
You mean there's more than one act to this shit?
Yep, it's still going. At least that's...
but
And
it's
this
not.
is, and in my opinion, Act 2 is like the worst act in the game.
Me too.
At
I
least it's
completely
not.
agree.
Well,
I also don't like the boss
it's
of this
not
stage at
auto
all.
scroll.
You know, like what?
Oh,
boss.
okay, so this is an actual level. Okay.
I actually like the Death Egg Mark II in this game.
Yeah, that's fine. I like that a lot more.
I like the design in the comics better.
Fucking comics.
I'm pretty sure we've had a lengthy discussion about the comics.
Well, we've had a lengthy
We're not
discussion
gonna
about
talk about
Sonic.
Oh, we've had a
now that
lengthy
Jesse
Just saying was
discussion.
here. Oh,
We've had a lengthy discussion about Sonic the Comic. I don't think
We've not talked that
really
much about
scratched Archie.
Well, you see, the Archie's still going. Sonic the Comic died a long time ago.
Yep.
But Sonic the Comic Online? No, it died a long time ago.
America, fuck yeah.
America. Did you know they actually used that that entire line in Duke Nukem Forever?
Really?
Yes,
God,
they
that's
did.
shameless.
It is, but it was great. I played through that entire game, and believe it or not, I like it. Screw the haters. That game is funny.
What?
It's an awful game, and I hated it, but I didn't hate playing it.
One of my good friends
was
is like
fun,
a
and I
huge
enjoyed
Duke
it.
Nukem
That-
fan,
that
and he feels the
was
same
bad.
way about
Especially
it.
after the PC version got an update that let you carry 4 weapons at once.
Well, that's good. I guess.
That's still not anywhere near enough. Like,
And the
you
DLC
need
was actually pretty
all of
funny too. The DLC actually improved the game. Not
Yeah.
not the map pack shit. I'm talking about like the story DLC.
Right.
the proton thing where you're on the
The
moon.
Doctor
Like that was
Who.
all right. Yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah, one of my friends is like a gigantic Duke Nukem fan, and he had good things to say about the game. Like it wasn't, you could tell it had serious problems, but he had fun with it.
It wasn't Duke Nukem Forever as you imagined it.
You know, that's kind of the thing. I feel like Duke Nukem Forever almost occupies a similar space for Duke Nukem fans as Sonic 06 does for Sonic fans, because it did.
I don't think they're nearly on par with each other. Sonic 06 is just a glitchy, buggy abomination that is fun to make fun of and enjoy the glitches for it. Duke Nukem Forever is actually a kind of a competent game. It's not anything anybody really asked for.
Well, what I was making the comparison for mostly was that
count
it
of
did.
About 12 years, I think a lot of people were asking for it.
Well, they were asking for a fourth Duke Nukem game, but Duke Nukem Forever isn't the game they wanted.
So
If
they
you know
could
what I
fix
mean.
it by making
So-
Duke Nukem Forever Episode 2.
What I mean
So-
is both of those games did really like horrible damage to the brand in the eyes of like the general public.
So
That's true, I guess.
So basically, it's Federation Force at this rate.
Oh god.
It's kind of like how everyone ignores the crappy Duke Nukem regular games that came out between Duke Nukem 3D and Forever.
Zero
And-
Hour, Planet of the Babes.
Yeah,
all
like
those.
none of those games are good. It's kind of like how people, you know,
They're not
like Sonic
terrible,
fans.
Actually, it's
Sonic
just,
fans
weird
hold
when-
out for a true sequel to Sonic 2. They're not really, well, Sonic 3, I mean.
What? We're playing it
they
right
don't
now. What are you
really-
talking about?
But is it as you imagined it?
Somehow I picture they saying that with like a giant troll face.
As you imagined it.
Please understand.
To be fair, I think that was kind of Ken's method of operations, wasn't it?
Yeah, it looks like we've gotten another
No.
donation in, I think.
Ooh.
Yeah, from
I forgot we were doing that.
Joshua Emmy. Or Ernie? Yeah, Joshua Ernie has donated $2. Thank you, Joshua.
We still need 3 more.
Your name is cool. Yeah, we still need 3 more. Good point. And I'm not going to update the total right now because it might crash the game and I don't want to do that.
Are we
No,
gonna stop
Sonic
after
Force
this
is
or go into
stable. It
Sonic
never
Adventures?
crashes.
I can't tell if you were being sarcastic or not.
Oh, I was being sarcastic.
Okay. Because I actually don't think it's ever crashed for me.
You guys like the Sonic racing games, like All-Star Racing?
So All-Star
I like
Racing
Sonic
Transformed
Colors.
is a legitimately good video
Oh
game.
god, it so is.
Racing
Oh, yeah.
Transformed is actually good. I have it on my Vita, I have it on the Wii U, I have it on PC. Don't ask why I bought it that many times.
It's that
Oh
good.
well, if I questioned why you bought it so many times, I'd be a hypocrite.
Well, you see, I got it for free thanks to PlayStation Plus. It was on sale for like $6 on Wii U, and I got it in a Steam Sonic bundle for $20 for every Sonic game on Steam.
I remember that bundle. I was
even-
like, damn, I can't buy this. I already have all these games.
I feel
I
like
bought it
Transformers-
because I only had like one of them. I had Sonic Generations, which was the most expensive one of the lot, so I saved so much money on all the others. And I'm pretty sure that was a price mistake, because every time that bundle goes on sale now, it's like $60.
Yeah.
I feel like Transformed is the sequel to Diddy Kong Racing that everyone always wanted.
Yeah, I kind of made that comparison in the Diddy Kong Racing video. That it sort of occupies
And it
that
actually
same
has
space.
characters people wanted to see in a racing game. Like fucking
Team
Ryu
Fortress.
Hazuki. And Honeydew.
I just think it's a shame that Banjo-Kazooie isn't also in Transformed.
He is... Oh, no, he's
No,
not. He's in the original
he's in the
on
original
360,
Xbox 360 version.
Which is dumb. I mean, talk about shameless marketing.
It forced the
Yeah.
GK Vine guys to cover it, so I liked it.
I just hope that Banjo-Kazooie just stays dead. I think it ended on a note that people can realize that it kind of hit the end of its run and they don't try to bring it back. As much as we really want that, just fucking get Yooka-Laylee.
Oh, they're gonna bring it
Oh,
back.
they'll
I
try
think.
once Ukulele succeeds.
You know, as much as I like that first game, I might actually get around to finishing it once it's
By
out on
that
Xbox.
logic, Mega Man is coming back solely on the fact that Shovel Knight was such a success.
Mega Man ain't coming back.
Well, the Legacy Collection's coming out, so...
Well, you
Oh
know
yeah,
what?
that's coming back all right. A compilation of ROMs.
They're not ROMs, they're actually entirely redone.
Yeah, they
Well, I
actually
guess-
That's what they
are.
say.
I don't know. I guess
I'll
I guess
see if
if
they're
they're
telling the
made from the ground up, I'm only gonna buy it if it has the complete works versions,
It
which
doesn't...
have never been released.
It doesn't have the complete works versions.
Didn't Anniversary Collection
Well,
have
fuck
the
that,
Complete
then.
Works versions?
It did, but Anniversary Collection is garbage.
Yes, I know.
Well,
It runs like ass.
It had some problems. It ran in interlaced mode, which meant that the picture was all screwed up.
9
Plus,
dead
it was
hedgehogs.
missing.
Also,
But-
do not play Anniversary Collection on GameCube.
Yeah,
Don't play it
'cause
on
they-
Xbox either.
Actually, Xbox is the
Damn
best
it,
version.
10 dead hedgehogs.
Anyway, Complete Works had more features than Anniversary Collection did.
The Complete Works versions were interesting because they had like the Navi mode and the remixed music. The remixed music is in Legacy Collection, but doesn't play during the games.
I'm so dumb.
What's it like, a
God.
menu bonus?
Yes,
what-
pretty
I-
much. And there's more concept art, unlockable shit, but essentially it's just rebuilt from the ground up Mega Man 1 through 6. And they're not designed to play through the ROM palettes, it's actually designed to look like it's playing on an old CRT. Of course, you can turn the filters off, but the color palettes are going to look that way. You know how when you emulate something, it spits out the colors directly to their values?
Yeah.
Well, the way they designed this was to make it look like as if it was displaying the colors through your old TV. So the greens are going to look more turquoise and stuff. It's actually pretty interesting.
We're now at 11 dead hedgehogs, to be clear.
Yeah, I was about to say, that death count's gone up a lot.
Right.
I always die a lot in
Yeah.
Sonic 4.
A 10.
Whenever you do a playthrough of a game, you got to keep 3 counts: a death count, a glitch count, and a suicide count.
Alien Run says that he
What's the
absorbed the whole
suicide
chat. Because he's the only one.
He is
Kinda
the
did.
alien.
And is
weird
the only
because
person who's not in the Skype call.
We got 28 viewers, and none of them are saying anything except Alien Run.
It's
That alien
Hey,
bastard.
I
I
told
told
you.
you.
Well,
I told you, I killed the chat. The minute I joined, this happened.
Alien Run, I've been in your position.
SKM Pow
I get-
JY says that Sonic 4 Episode 2 just seems like remixes of old Sonic levels.
It kinda is.
That's the
Kind of
point.
point.
Well, episode 1 seems to do it a little more.
well,
Episode 1 is
Some
more
would argue
shameless
that-
about it, I think. Episode 2, like, it's still
Yeah.
taking some of the aesthetics of old levels, but, like, I feel like it does at least do a lot of new things with them.
Yeah,
I feel
in
like episode
Act
2
1 will
is
feel pretty
and new.
similar, but then when Act 2 hits, it's pretty different,
Yeah.
you know? And I
I feel
like
like
that.
episode 2 is more like episode 1 was like copy pasted levels, like, you know, the labyrinth zone and all that. But episode 2 is just like, okay, we're
Here's
still
some
not
concepts.
original, so okay, we're gonna take
Well-
launch base zone and
We'll
wing
add some
fortress
facts
zone
and
and slap
effects.
them together.
yeah, a lot of episode 2's levels were essentially, you got your X and my Y.
Yeah, there's a reason that Episode 2 begins with, like, the boss of Sylvania Castle, like, looks like it's just going to be a carbon copy of the Aquatic Ruin Zone boss.
Okay, that
Yeah, I like
reminds
that
me of a
aspect
joke.
of it.
That reminds me of a
They
joke.
It's like,
Joe,
we're
you
not just going to
Like-
rip off old Sonic 2
Like-
this time.
I will say one thing. At least they're self-aware about it.
Yeah.
Getting
They have
blank
to
in my
be after
blank,
everyone
that
complained
reminds me
about
of
the
an
first
internet meme I
episode.
saw. Algebra homework. Find the values of X and Y. Student. They're both $40 at GameStop.
That's great.
I just remembered you have to hit this boss.
No,
Yeah, it's
it'll
not like
hit
Dawn,
itself.
You actually have to deal damage.
Yeah.
Boink,
I
boink.
never understand bosses like that, where they just slowly kill themselves where you avoid their attacks.
Because they're stupid.
Yeah, I
That's
think
how
the
real
first
life
time I played
works,
this
though.
game, I like just ran under the lasers for a good 5 minutes before I was like, wait a minute.
I almost read that chat message when I realized it was Definitive Dubs who sent it.
Well, I mean, it doesn't look like you should be able to hit it. There's no windshield. That's like breaking the cardinal rule of Sonic bosses.
Yeah, like
Who the hell needs a windshield when you're a robot? Did the Egg Robo have a windshield in the Eggmobile? No.
well, I think it's also that Metal Sonic is like the exact same color.
Well, it's
So,
really
like,
more
he
about.
blends into it really well for me.
Also,
It's-
why
it's-
the hell does he need a mech?
Well, I mean,
That's a good
I
point.
get the. I get the point of the whole windshield thing. It's not so much about making sense as it is about being.
When you
get
first
good-
said windshield, I thought you were talking about like a power-up.
you know, like to be fair, that does sound like something that would be in one of these games. But
Alien
it-
Run asks, Definitive Dubs, what is the meaning of life? If there's one thing that Newgrounds has taught me, the meaning of life is B.
42.
The meaning of life. That was a good Monty Python skit.
It's a good thing to ask Siri, too.
I like how everybody's
What does
answering,
Siri
even though for some reason
Okay,
he
hang on,
specifically asked Definitive
hang on,
Dubs.
hang the fuck on.
Call me
Do you
Blaze,
guys,
by the way.
who has an
What's that?
Android phone?
Me.
Which one of you have an Android phone?
I do.
I have one.
On your Google search, type in the voice chat and say, beam me up, Scotty, and see what happens.
By the way,
okay.
Dub. By the way, what did you say you wanted to be called?
Beat me up.
Oh, I said call me Blaze.
Okay. Like the cat,
Not like Blaze
not
the
like
cat,
Blaze
no.
the cat. Okay. Blaze, but not
Make
like
sure
Blaze
you
the
know all
cat.
your
Beat me
signs.
up, Scotty.
I mean, I don't swing that way.
It didn't do anything. It just showed results.
Make sure your volume is on and say, beam me up, Scotty, into the search on your search bar on your phone.
Okay, Google. Beam me up, Scotty.
I can't do it, Captain. I do have the power.
Okay, that's my
Sorry.
boy.
Pretty good.
That's
Pretty
good
good.
serious shot.
I like how they added the accent too.
Beam me up, Scotty.
Can I see your badge, please?
Ooh.
I don't know which one's better.
I did not know about this.
See,
I like with the
There's a
accent.
lot of hidden in jokes in these. Like you can ask, "What is the nature of the universe?" And you can ask some. There's other stuff, but it's really funny.
what's the meaning of life?
That's easy. It's a philosophical question concerning the purpose and significance of life or existence in general.
Oh, sir.
Hey,
Drop
Hang on, here's another fun one. What are you wearing?
You have the wrong personal assistant.
Yeah, other times when you ask it, it'll be like, aluminum and glass. Nice, huh?
Is that Windows Phone?
That's iPhone.
Oh,
I wonder what else you can ask it. Like, I wonder if it'll respond to "How do I shot web?"
I actually remember that Microsoft's equivalent, which was named after Halo, if you ask it about Halo,
Cortana.
yeah, it'll make it sound like it's the main character.
I can't wait for Windows 10 to come out so I can just screw with that for like 6 hours.
Yeah, like I've
Oh
never
god, that's gonna be fun.
I've never been an Apple
I'm
guy at
waiting
all,
for
but
Windows
like I
10 so I
really
can finally fucking play that new Ty the Tasmanian Tiger game.
And because let's face it, Jen Taylor has a pretty sexy voice.
I won't deny this.
okay, real
mean-
talk. This boss sucks.
yes.
All the
So
bosses
there was
in
one
this game
morning
suck.
where I was working at the store and I had to stand there by myself for 20 minutes while this guy came in and was talking to me about how hot Cortana was, and it was pretty freaking miserable.
Do you work at like a GameStop erotica store?
Something like that.
GameStop erotica.
That wouldn't surprise me if that existed.
And it took them this long to get retro games again.
Do you guys remember when there was that whole rumor that Sega was going to start licensing Sonic porn?
I do not remember this at all. No.
I do remember
No,
that.
I don't. I
do
don't
remember
care.
that.
I don't remember it. I don't care to. Please don't explain it to me.
I've
It was a
heard
complete
similar
hoax, but it was one of the funnier hoaxes I've heard in my life.
I've heard rumors about this about so many companies. I heard similar rumors about Nintendo and Disney. Like
Disney, I
Mario.
can see them doing that, but Nintendo, no way.
No way.
Well, I mean, people believed it was Sega though, because they were in hot water.
Oh yeah, they're always in hot water.
Yeah.
Not as bad as Konami these days.
I meant like funds wise.
Yeah.
Konami's not in hot water. Konami is drowning.
Yeah.
Up, down, left, right, A, B.
Konami jumped into the water itself, I think.
EA, not AB.
Oh wait a minute. I have
Konami
to
does
attack
not
that.
care. Konami is not in the video game business, and they really do not care.
How dare you call yourself?
As
a
long as
gamer.
Metal Gear Solid 5 makes it out okay, I'm happy.
Yeah.
That
Oh, it is.
all I need
It's
this year.
way too far in
And
development for them
then
to
I will
cancel it
be
now.
happily back Hideo Kojima when he funds the spiritual successor on Kickstarter.
Oh, I would not care to play a spiritual successor. Like, I don't want to play like not Metal Gear. I want him to do
Oh my
like
God.
something
What
crazy.
if they got David
and
Hayter to
something-
be the voice actor again?
I am so glad this stage is over. I just feel the need to say that.
Oh,
Jeez.
I would back Steel Cog in a heartbeat.
how long did that take?
Steel Cog.
Like
45 minutes.
God.
45 minutes.
Hang on.
Iron Equipment.
1,000 years later.
God damn it.
Well, when Kovar came on the Skype call, I was fighting the boss of the previous zone, so it's been about that long.
Ugh.
Yeah, I've been here for about half an hour, I think.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's still not over.
Hours later.
No, what I was saying is like I've never been an Apple guy, but everything I see about Siri, I'm like, I really wish I could mess around with that. That seems awesome.
Siri is really good for like voice recognition. Like, no matter what you say, she won't always pull you down like a result, but the screen will always like it completely knows what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, it's all on there all the time.
I don't know.
So that's
Google now seems to do a lot more than Siri does right now. So,
I'll agree with
Kinda
that,
got
but Siri seems like it has a lot more personality.
I mean,
yeah.
I'll
That
be honest.
personality is the reason I'm excited for Cortana, even though Google now is more powerful.
I mean, I'll be honest. Out of all the people in my family that own iPhones, I think they barely ever use Surrey.
Yeah, I'm not saying I'd be interested in messing with it, like, because it'd be useful. I think it'd just be fun to mess with.
Yeah, I have the Apple Watch now, and so whenever I flip, I look at it, I can say, "Hey Siri," and it'll recognize it.
Now, do you have like the
actually
gold-plated
really cool.
Apple Watch?
Yeah, I spent 17 grand on an Apple Watch
Good.
when I have student debt.
So what do you do?
Okay.
$50 to join a Skype call. You can afford 17 grand on a watch.
Okay,
Hey, I didn't pay anything to be in this call.
okay, that scene where they're flying towards the Death Egg 2 looks really awesome. I'll say that much.
Yeah.
Use the Force, Sonic.
So what do you do if you have an Apple Watch and you encounter someone else with an Apple Watch and they try to talk to theirs and they're like, "Hey Siri, does yours respond too?"
Oh, it was just.
If I had to flip up, it might, but it only doesn't.
I think it actually. I think when you buy it, you like go through an initial setup and it learns your voice.
That seems like it would make sense. Yeah.
I actually remember this.
In Siri.
I remember this thing where, like, when Xbox was rolling out voice recognition, how you apparently people had a lot of fun with other people who weren't wearing headsets.
Xbox on.
Xbox sign out.
Dude, they had a commercial that turned off people's Xboxes.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember hearing.
I remember that. Basically, you played a multiplayer match on like Halo 4 or whatever.
Alien
and
Run
you made
says
your
that we're
username
boring,
Xbox
by the way.
sign out, and you were a real dick. So when people would call you out, they would end up saying Xbox sign out, and it would mess up their game.
Actually, it'd be funny if you have like your Xbox One set up to control your TV and everything to switch the inputs, and you see like commercial showing off the feature. It's like Xbox on. Then your whole TV gets taken.
I remember
by the
that.
Xbox because of that.
You ask the Xbox, "Is there a god?" And then it just strikes the AC adapter. There is now.
By the way, Alien Run says that we're boring.
I'm not boring.
Yeah.
Fuck you. You're boring.
I'm actually very boring.
It is quite
Well, that's
difficult.
just like your opinion, man.
It is quite difficult to remain like super entertaining when you've been on a stream for 8 hours.
And when you're playing Sonic for episodes,
That's another
to be
part of the
honest-
problem. Yeah, that I've been playing Sonic
be
4
honest-
for like 2 hours now.
To be
Plus,
quite
I just
honest,
wanted to like an off-topic break. We could play something else, like get a multiplayer game going.
Metal Gear.
Plus, I mean, I think a lot of it is that since there's 6 people in this Skype call,
the Waffle
we
Warrior.
keep cutting each other off.
Yeah, that is kind of a problem.
That is kind of true.
Yeah, we keep cutting each other off.
We
Let's
should
just
probably
say
knock that
over
back
and over
down to
again.
about 3 at the most. Like me and then 3 more people at the most, I think.
Apparently, a lot of people are chiming in saying, well, not a lot of people, but a good few people are saying, "No, you are very interesting. I'm still interested."
Oh, well, that's
Take a
good. Thank you.
Thank you,
Chat.
Waffle Warrior.
Chat,
and I would
do
like you to get a new
do you
username
like
because
me?
that is absurd.
Oh, Alien Run's
you
upset
like
that what we were
waffles?
talking about right then was boring.
What were we talking about then?
I don't know. It's probably something boring.
Everything I talk about is boring.
It wasn't Metal Gear, so it was boring. That's how, as far as I'm concerned.
On a
Metal Gear
mo-
is the best topic because it's
Like-
like Kingdom Hearts. Once you start talking about it, you generally don't stop.
I mean, on a like a genetic, molecular, any sort of level you can think of, I am boring.
Okay, Alien Run, here's what we're going to do since you think the topic was boring. You pick the topic. What topic should the conversation be at?
I hope it's
boy,
Sonic.
you did not realize the hole you just dug yourself.
Yeah, I know it's dangerous.
It's dangerous to go alone.
If he says
Now we're
D-
going to be talking about My Little Pony.
Oh,
if
pornographic
he-
references.
if he says DeviantArt, I'm out.
Oh, God.
I'm happy to talk about anything.
I don't know if I'm
just
allowed to
gonna say
leave, but
tits.
I would try.
And now this has become Pokemologist stream.
Oh my god, I bet he's typing something up right now. He hasn't said anything.
Oh, God.
Are we gonna get a paragraph?
Everyone, prepare your anus.
The whole.
I hope that's
planet?
not the topic.
Anus.
You gotta talk about buttholes.
Oh, no.
All right, I got my pants
Well,
off. Let's
deadhead.
do
No,
this.
no, we're just talking about the planet. It's
Okay.
okay.
No, we're not doing that, and you just zip him up.
Alien Run says he's thinking.
So, are we supposed to talk about Dreamcast then?
Drum roll, please.
Yes, he got it.
Pokemologist, what's your YouTube channel called?
It's called Pokemologist.
Obviously. If you had a name that cool, why would you call your YouTube channel something else?
Thank you for saying my name is cool.
I also think your name is cool.
I will take all of this praise. My ego needs stroking.
Hey, as long as your name is Ben, you're cool.
Oh. I actually don't like my real name. I think Tyler is kind of a dumb name.
I like my real name.
What's your real name?
Ben.
Like everybody else who who likes the Geek Critique, his name is Ben.
Just don't drown.
In the universe.
What if we got every Ben on the Skype call? I think the internet will just explode.
And then we drowned them.
Let's see. There's Ben Stigner. There's Ben
Awkward
Woodring.
silence.
There's
Ben Stein.
Ben Stiller.
Josh, are you going in a circle? Because it looks like you're going in a circle.
Ben and Jerry.
Oh, you mean like every Ben,
Well,
every
no,
person named Ben
just
period?
Stein.
Just Ben, not. I already said Ben Stein, but just Ben, not Jerry.
Talk about emotions, friends, and religion, he says.
What?
I don't think that.
Sucks. Emotions. I think Pixar just made a movie about that.
Yep.
And Friends are good.
I can put all three in one sentence. My friends argue with each other about religion, and that makes me sad.
Good.
We did it.
I would rather not talk about the last thing.
Yeah, I mean, even as a religious guy, I think that's a terrible idea.
I'll talk about religion if you guys are okay with it. My opinions are I
It's
don't
dangerous.
like it and I choose not to partake in it.
It's like talking about politics. You just don't.
Yeah.
I'll talk about politics too.
No, you won't.
No, you won't.
I don't mind. I don't mind anybody
not.
talking about religion, but or politics
Thanks,
or whatever
Obama.
else. But like, as somebody who runs a YouTube channel that's not about any of those things, like I don't feel
just
comfortable
remember that
making
thing kinda looks like a
any
heart.
statements whatsoever about it.
I think that's the point. It's like the heart of the death egg.
The problem about talking with like politics
This
and
game has
religion
the
is,
deepest lore.
and stuff, the problem with talking about that kind of thing is that,
I'm always right and
People-
no one
Oh,
agrees.
wow, this boss
well,
is really
the
cool.
problem about talking with it is that it's very, very easy for it to turn into a super heated argument.
The way
Lots
I
of-
see it, never be
Fuck
afraid
you.
of offending someone because someone will always get offended.
Well, that's
Here's
kind of
the
my
thing about
problem with it, and
politics.
that's why I don't want to say anything. Because I know no matter what I say, I could be what I think is like the most middle of the road, respectful person in the world, but somebody would misinterpret that. You know what I mean?
That's generally how it works.
Yeah.
That's why you just kind of have to stick to your guns.
Yeah. Like if my YouTube channel was about like even like video game related political stuff, that'd be one thing. But I talk about like video games as video games primarily, and that's sort of how I want to keep it.
BM2
But we
Talk
can
about
talk about-
dumbasses who try to cause
Talking about
controversies
politics.
relating video games to political situations.
I mean, why would I
Oh,
discuss political situations when I could play video games?
BM2 Face says talk about politics and religion in Sonic the Hedgehog.
Well, I think Chaos was the god of destruction.
I'm
If
pretty
you
sure
want-
the gun commander was a raving Republican.
Who was?
If you want politics in games they weren't in, you should be watching Game Theory.
Mario
I
is
kind
a
of
communist.
like and don't like game theory. I mean, sometimes he does some stuff, but he makes some really big mistakes sometimes.
Yeah, my problem was with the Mario theory, the timeline theory that he made recently.
My problem was the whole Wario is 10 feet tall thing.
My problem was
And
how
that
fast
Mario
is
is a
Sonic, but
communist,
was
and that
everyone's problem.
Rosalina is Peach's daughter or something.
And Mario's
know.
faster than Sonic.
Oh my god! Like
Yeah, he made a
Mario.
glaring error in that theory, and I've tried telling him that several times, but I've never gotten a
no,
response.
I think he
he
knows.
was using
like,
a height based on modern Sonic.
yeah, of
That's
course.
just
And
a
he keeps-
theory, a game theory.
And he
Thanks
keeps
for
he keeps
watching.
trying to justify it by saying this is science, cold hard facts. Like, no, you cannot apply science to video games.
No, I think he
You just
knows. The
can't.
thing about that one, about at least the Sonic episode in particular, like that guy
made an
makes
error.
like some really smart points sometimes, and I think he knows that like that was full of fallacies, and I think he did it to be sort of like controversial because it's worked. I mean, you look at how many views that video got. Like that's how I found him, at the very least.
Do an aileron roll.
What's that?
Do an aileron roll.
Yeah, it's like people talk out. People point out, actually, it's not a barrel roll; it's an aileron roll, and it's like, I bet
fuck
you're,
yourself.
I bet you're wild at parties, aren't you?
Nintendo in their E3 presentation referenced the barrel roll meme like maybe one or two too many times. It got a little bit cringy.
They referenced everything. They referenced the banana thing from 2 E3s ago.
Yeah, I know. That was fine though. That was funny.
The Muppets were amazing.
Yeah.
The Muppets.
I know. Reggie's Fozzie Bear dance was the single greatest GIF I have seen on the internet.
Alien Run, I cannot stop playing video games to talk about an argument. Or to watch a video.
I am really glad that they brought the Nintendo World Championships back.
I do think that's cool.
I'm glad about that too. I'm just pissed they wouldn't let Gerard compete. How the hell did Ego Raptor get in that?
He's Ego Raptor. Of course he got in that.
He gets in everything.
Yeah, they had him on the tester and then threw him off. You should listen to that guy rant about how bad that show was. I'll admit, I love Ego Raptor, but
I don't.
He doesn't seem like that good of a gamer to me.
I like his content. I wouldn't say as far as I like him.
Yeah,
Well,
even his content is staling. Because
it can be. That's why I like the whole Game Grumps thing, because he and Danny bounce shit off each other all the time. It just kind of works.
I don't know.
I'll admit, it's gone on for quite a while, and it is starting to run its course. But I personally still enjoy it.
Speaking about Sonic 4 Episode 2, rumor has it that there was actually going to be a clip after the credits, like Sonic 4 Episode 1 had, that led into Episode 3.
Yeah.
But because they knew they weren't going to make an Episode 3, they cut it out.
Yeah, it is pretty strange that, like, even if you get all the Chaos Emeralds in this one, the ending doesn't change at all.
Which is kind of disappointing when you think about it.
I'm checking.
Am I the only one who's really pissed that there are 2 versions of Sonic Adventure on PC, and mods only work for the old one?
Actually, mods do work for the one on Steam.
They do?
Yeah.
I'm not pissed about it. I mean, it's inconvenient. But...
I mean, it's this. They had the exact same files. It's just that the newer one has changed the files a little bit. So if you use this patch, I think it's called Sonic Adventure Restored. You can change it back to how it was in the 2004 one, and then mods will work on that.
I know they were working on that
do
stuff for a long time.
But I love the Steam version. Have you seen the Steam version, like, after its most recent update? It looks beautiful.
I haven't played it since it got updated.
I didn't realize they were updating it or putting any effort in at all.
They added the achievements in that it solely missed from its console releases, but it actually looks really good. Josh, if you want to play Sonic Adventure on stream, I highly recommend the most recent Steam version. It looks so good.
Oh, he hasn't done the adventure games yet?
No. We took a straw.
Oh, thank goodness! I was worried I might have missed Adventure 2.
No, we took a straw poll vote to do if I was like after Sonic 3 to determine if I was going to play Sonic 4 next or Sonic Adventure next, and Sonic 4 won.
Or Sonic Shuffle.
Or Sonic Shuffle. That was also there were also people pushing for that.
Well,
by the way, Josh, what do you think about my next project to redub and Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 and release them as mods for the PC version? Do you think it will be worth it?
Yeah, you were telling me about that. I don't think...
What do you mean, like, redub? Like, redo the voice acting?
Yeah.
As long as you leave Omochao alone, I think it'll be worth it.
Do you have a cast already?
Well, no, but I'm going to... Once I release Mega Man 01, I figure I'll be popular enough to advertise, like, hey, I'm going to do Sonic-related content, casting call available here. And then I'll finally find, like, you know, good Tails. I already have a good Tails.
I think he cut out.
Well,
you have a tail?
Yeah, he has a good tail.
Well, anyway.
Oh god, this reminds me of Sonic, of that one Sonic video.
That one.
What was it called? But it was just a really, really badly done. The animation style is good, but it's done in like a parody style. Let me see if I can fucking
no,
find
I know
it.
what you're talking about. It's like the 3D version of the Sonic 3 ending?
Okay.
No. It's like an actual animated thing.
Okay, hang on, guys. A couple of people lost the call, including me.
Right.
Anyway,
either-
what was I talking about? What did you guys miss?
Well, either way, I think I'm going to be heading off. Good luck with whatever's left. I might be back to watch it in a little bit.
All right, thanks a lot, Dustin VG Master. It's been cool having you here.
All right, thank you.
Have a good one, man.
Have a good one.
Damn it, I can't
See ya.
find it.
Anyway, what I was talking about before was I was going to redub Sonic Adventure 1 and 2,
Right.
and I was going to get a cast together, but I already have my Tails. Her name is Donnie Girl 12.
Yeah, you cut off.
Well,
you
when you're
said,
gonna-
I've already got a good tail, and then you cut off.
Yeah.
When you're gonna do that casting call, make sure to link to the casting call on several sites.
Yeah.
Especially
I
Sonic
don't like
Retro.
to try to redub the music because that's tackling an entirely different field.
I ain't doing that.
To answer your
But,
question, Ben, I don't know. Like, I don't feel like there's like there's some games where it's like this desperately needs a redub. The English dub of this sucked, and I don't feel like that Sonic Adventure really has that kind of push behind it. At least not from the community standpoint.
I love the voice cast. Some of them
yeah,
are
that's
a little
what
bit
I
different
was
from
worried
the
about.
side.
That would be kind of like, maybe it would be like redubbing Symphony of the Night. It's like, why would you do that?
They
It's
actually
so
did do that.
iconic. Well, I
They
know, but
actually
it's like,
did do that.
I know they did do that, but they misunderstood. Nice.
Nice.
We're gonna have a belching contest. I will win.
Like, I'm fine with the voice acting itself, but especially in Adventure 2, it needs redubbed just to fix the timing issues because none of the voice clips fit right.
That's for sure.
They don't in like the GameCube version. If you play the Dreamcast version, it works a little better.
Does it? I feel like they're the same.
Yeah, it does. They're not actually. You'd be surprised. But I will agree that Adventure 1 needs a redub. If I could put a filter on my voice, I bet I could do Gamma pretty good.
It's just an idea in my head, and I know how to do it. I have the knowledge of how to hack the game.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's a bad
do it
idea or it
based
wouldn't be cool to do. I'm just saying I don't like as far as like how much interest there would be once you put all the effort into this. I think it might be kind of a niche thing. That's just my feeling.
There would be curiosity about it, if nothing else.
That's true. I mean,
Even if
I don't know.
people think it doesn't
was
get
just an
done,
idea.
they'll still download it because they'll want something to be mad at.
Are you implying that I suck?
No, I'm implying that people will download things that they think shouldn't even be done in the first place just so they complain. And then it'll turn out that it's better than they thought, and they'll still complain.
Yeah, like you'd be competing with people's nostalgia, I think. So like Sonic, like if Sonic doesn't start the game and oh yeah, this is happening. Like, oh, that's not how it's supposed to be.
Like, I was involved in a retranslation of Final Fantasy VII that just released recently-ish, and we have received no end of complaints from people that we changed stuff. It's like, yes, it's a retranslation. We ignored the original, but I guess people want the original game with the typos fixed and nothing else.
Anyway.
Hang on, I'm gonna read a script. I'm gonna read a script here in like a voice I came up with.
Okay.
E102, codename Gamma. This is what that man said my name is. That man is Dr. Robotnik. What am I? What should I do? Does not compute.
Well, you've got an audition there,
Reading
Ben.
bad fan. Are we reading bad fan fiction now?
No, that's part of the game script from Sonic Adventure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sonic Adventure already kind of is bad fan fiction in some ways.
Yeah.
It's like I wanted to see if I could do a Gamma voice.
The Emeralds are the 7 servers.
That's a great T-Call voice. I should just cast you right there, man.
I'm on board.
Get a load of
this.
I just wanted to see if I could like do a Gamma voice. What do you think?
Oh, it was
It's hard to judge because it's going to be heavily filtered anyway.
I suppose you're right.
And the other thing is, like I was saying earlier, like I'm not comparing it to like what would Eggman's robot with a heart sound like. I'm comparing it to what does the Gamma I already know sound like.
All right, now let me.
Anyway, there's this girl I know named Donnie Girl 12. Look her up on YouTube. She
Girls
has
on the internet? What is this?
She has the best Tails voice you will ever hear by a fan. I mean,
what does she sound like the heroes? Like, look at all those Eggman's robots. The kind of sniffly one, or
no? I mean, like she sounds like fucking Kate Higgins.
Okay. Anyway,
as long as you don't get the Sonic actor to sound like Jaleel White, I'm happy.
As long as you do get the Sonic actor to sound like Jaleel White, I'm happy.
I would aim for a Ryan Drummond, realistically.
Ryan Drummond was good, but I personally love what Roger Craig Smith does.
You should go for Martin Burke.
I actually
Martin Burke is the
minority
definitive
opinion.
Sonic.
I actually really like Martin Burke's Sonic.
As long as it's not Jason Griffith.
Look, just make him sound like Gilbert Gottfried.
You might know everything I'm going to do,
But
but that's not going to help you because I know everything you're going to do.
Strange, isn't it?
Isn't it?
I love that movie.
I don't know, like 4 of us just did that together.
Okay, so do we have a bonus goal for Sonic Adventure since we're going into that?
We're going into that, but I'm
$3
taking
away
a
from
break
Sonic
first.
Generations Omo Chow.
Oh, okay. Okay, so we're taking a break. I'm gonna take a break too.
Yeah, Josh has to poop.
I also have to poop.
Josh has been on Skype for what are we on? Like almost 9 hours now.
You gotta say it more sophisticatedly. He requires defecation.
I require to
Strange, isn't it?
He's got to take a dump.
Among other things. Primarily, no, I'm just hungry. Alien Run, let's see, can I come back in an hour and join? I will post another announcement video. Well, of course, you guys are probably following me on Twitch, so you'll know when if I start streaming again. I don't know if I'll keep going tonight. My throat's starting to kind of hurt a little bit. But
Never mind. Gosh, do you have a Twitter account?
I do have a Twitter account. It's at TG Critique.
So we're gonna stop.
I don't know. Let me eat and then I'll decide basically.
Well, before you go,
yeah.
If we decide to quit, and we come back tomorrow, am I going to rejoin you guys, or are you gonna grab someone else from the chat?
All right.
I think it'll probably be like a half and half.
Yeah. I like I was saying earlier. I think that like we have a few too many people here. By the way, Ben Woodring, are you still here?
Yes, I am.
All right, cool. I'm like looking at all your pictures, but where maybe it's where your image is blue. I couldn't see if you were lighting up.
Sometimes it gets hard to keep track of people.
Yeah. I feel like 4 people is good, like me and then 3 other people on Skype. That like this is pushing a little bit, and that like we have kept talking over each other quite a bit.
Yeah.
Tyler Fox has a spot, obviously.
Thank you.
Kovar.
You just call me the Pokemon. Just if you don't like using my real name, I'm cool with whatever.
I kind of like Tyler Fox. That's. But Pokemologist.
The shit I have gotten in my life for that last name, you would not believe.
By the way,
I like that name. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, well, people always call me a furry just because of my name.
That's ridiculous.
People call me
Fox,
a
get
fucking
this guy off me.
Nerd because of my
I get
name.
Star Fox jokes too. Those I don't mind.
Good night, BM2 Face. Thanks for watching.
You remind me of your father.
Oh god, my father is a jackass.
Your father helped me like that too.
My father looks exactly like me, except he has sunglasses.
Good night, BM2 Face.
Good
God
night.
damn it.
Alien Run, you're definitely on whenever we start up again. Kovar, there's always a spot open. Tyler, there's always a spot open.
Yay.
We'll probably rotate, and I guess, but yeah, Ben, there should probably be a spot open.
Yeah, because I haven't been here too long.
If you keep all these spots always open.
You've only been here for like the back half of Sonic 4 Episode 2.
Yeah, I've been here for 4 hours.
Yeah.
If you feel like we got too many people, though, I don't mind popping in a text chat and just hanging there for a while until it gets emptier either.
You know what, Josh? It probably doesn't even matter, but I'm adding the Geek Critique to my featured channels list on YouTube.
Well, I appreciate
so
that.
If anybody
Do
sends
it.
me the link to you.
By the way, I noticed Poke. Let me look at this. Yeah, Pokemologist like just subscribed to me on YouTube. Did you just find me today?
I just subscribed to your Classics channel today.
Oh, okay, that's what I'm saying. That makes sense.
You should totally subscribe to my channel.
Where's your channel?
What's your channel?
If you like Mega Man Zero, I mean.
Yeah, go for it. No, plug yourself. Plug your mic.
Okay, I will plug my thing. Okay, this is my channel. I am redubbing Mega Man Zero, the game, and I'm doing much more than just the cutscenes or whatever. Josh says he follows me. I don't know what he means.
Wait, you're
by that.
redubbing it? It doesn't have a dub to begin with.
That's why I'm redubbing it.
Then you're just dubbing it.
Shut up.
Semantics!
Re.
But no, I have watched his stuff, and it is very good. I don't know much about Mega Man Zero on my own, and that kind of hurts me a little bit. But like from what I've watched of it, it's like it's
scenario of the DS collection of the Zero series.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I'm decided to do is that most people on YouTube, when they do a fan dub, they're doing like a few cutscenes or whatever. But what I'm doing is I'm
fighting for.
Yeah. But what I'm doing is I'm dubbing the entire game, like literally
scenes and everything,
and the gameplay. Every grunt Zero makes is voiced.
You could use that as a tagline. Like I can see that coming up in a promotional video. Like every grunt Zero makes.
But yeah. Anyway, it's gotten a lot of positive feedback, and I also use the remastered music, and I'm also using the uncut Japanese version, which has blood. So
sweet hardcore.
Check it out.
Blood. If you guys want to check out my content, I'm currently doing a playthrough of Shenmue. I just rebooted my channel after I deleted all my videos years ago. But if you don't know what Shenmue is and you want to find out, experience it with me.
Have you never experienced it?
I have. It's just I was 6 when I did, so I don't remember shit about it.
That's pretty good.
Okay, guys. I don't mean to interrupt, but I need to go take a break. I will be right back, unless you're ending for the night, in which case I will see you later.
Yeah, we'll probably be gone by the time you get back anyway. So thanks for being on, man. Like I said, you haven't been here for very long, so I definitely need to remember to get you back on whenever I start this up again.
Uh-huh.
But thanks for being here.
Yeah, see ya.
See ya.
Ciao.
If I'm here tomorrow, I'll probably be kind of on and off, because I got stuff I do during the day.
Yeah.
Most likely be like here and then gone for 5 minutes and then back.
Yeah, well,
multiple times.
I feel like I said, that there needs to be a spot open for you. If you guys don't know, Kovar, I think you were gone at the time, but Tyler got us to the bonus goal for Sonic 4, which was that there would be a TGC just about the Sonic Advance series. It was a $50 bonus goal, and he got us there all by himself. So,
holy crap!
Yeah,
the power of money.
Indeed.
Money and luck are the two best superpowers.
Alien Run is like, how long is this going to be on? We're saying
it.
Our goodbyes. Chill out. Ooh, is it over? Did I end it?
No, maybe. I'm still here.
And maybe I guess I can plug myself while I'm here.
Absolutely, plug yourself.
All right, I am the.
Go plug yourself.
All right.
Just turn on your camera first, all right?
Actually, I don't have it hooked up. I am the program director of Radio Bucks, the official radio station of Bucks County Community College.
Yay!
So you want?
Where the hell is that?
Outside of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Cool. Yes.
So
Middle of nowhere. Got it.
Philadelphia.
They signed the Declaration of Independence there. Big deal.
But yeah, we have a whole bunch of shows going on, but one of the shows I do, it's called All About the Bits. So I cover the music and history of video games. So you want to check that out. Our website is radiobux.co. RadioBucks.com.
And also, I was on one of the episodes of Radio Bucks with you.
Yes, you were. You were with me for what was supposed to be the 16-bit console war, which ended up being a Mario and Sonic war.
Yeah.
16-bit console wars are bullshit because everybody knows the one that should have won was the TurboGrafx 16.
I mean, the number is right there in the name.
Genesis does what Nintendo does.
Alien Run would like you guys to link your channels, like link your stuff in the chat. That's probably a good idea.
I will do so.
That's a good idea.
Go plug yourself.
I will plug myself.
That needs to be a tagline.
I plugged myself because
next year I will have actual content worth plugging on my channel. Right now I've got like 2 song covers and a little tiny bit of Sonic 3 gameplay and a boss. Not worth plugging.
Totally worth plugging, man.
I think everybody thinks that the Sonic 3 remixes and Generations are absolutely amazing, especially the Big Arm remix.
They are.
Big Arm is especially, yeah.
Oh yeah. Also, I know that Josh is doing a big Sonic marathon right now, but we're also in the early planning stages of doing a 24-hour telethon in the fall.
Yeah, you said that was going to be around November?
I think October probably. 'Cause I got another thing that's gonna be later.
Pouch League. Yeah, I don't have a username URL. I have like 24 YouTube subscribers. Fuck off.
So yeah, I'll get more information about that as it comes along. I already have Josh here on board, and I talked to Some Call Me Johnny today, and he's on board for it too.
Sweet. Glad to hear you got a hold of him.
So
he's kind of famous, kind of.
Dude, it's actually.
Kinda.
He was so like humbled today because they had a little panel room set up for him, but his line literally circled the whole thing, and we had to move to like this ginormous like bar because it's the only place we could fit everyone.
Oh God. It's
No one saw
hard
that
not to
coming.
wish for that. You know what I mean? But I know. I mean, I know he's been at it a lot longer than me. I know there are plenty of reasons for it.
There, you'll get there some of
Like,
these
hey,
days.
no one. Hey, they were all surprised to get that much people. So I can't even imagine what the angry video game nerd got.
Oh my God. I know. I went.
Probably got like, I don't know, an entire continent.
I went and saw a
probably got, like,
Nostalgia Critic at the Geek Media Expo a couple years ago, and yeah, sort of similar situation, like a line that was just wrapped all
He's kind
around.
of a dick in real life.
Huh?
I hear he's kind of a dick in real
You
life.
hear that about any
Dog
famous
walker.
person.
Yeah, Johnny's actually really nice. I mean, I only talked to him for a few minutes, but he seems so like he's very down to earth. I appreciate that because some people get full of themselves. And I can't
Hey, this is a
stand
Sonic
it.
stream. It's down to Mobius.
So in the chat, SKM Pougy is plugging his own channel. It has no content on it at all. It's empty.
Well, I am going to go subscribe to it.
I'm going to hack it and put stuff on it.
Yeah, if you look on my channel, like if you scroll down, like next to TGC Classic, there is also a TGC Steven, which similarly has no content on it. That's Steven's personal channel. Yet inexplicably, it has like 35 subscribers, just because I guess people see it on mine.
Hey, Josh, have you ever heard of Benjamin Briggs?
Don't think so.
No more Benjamins.
No. You want to check out this guy's content? He makes remixes of classic games, and he is probably the single best remixer on the internet, in my humble opinion. Just look him up. He does great Sonic stuff. He's done Banjo-Kazooie stuff, Diddy Kong Racing stuff.
All right, go ahead and
Mario
link him in the
64
chat. That
stuff.
sounds awesome.
I will link his channel. He also has like a SoundCloud and shit.
All right.
I will link his YouTube channel. I recommend. He also just did a Mario 64 speedrun actually. But I recommend his stuff if you really like video game remixes. He's really good.
And Ben said in the chat, I don't know if he's having problems or what's going on. Ben Woodring, that is. Are you there?
Yes.
Well, I'm hearing noise.
Noise.
Yeah, I figure I might as well get in on the chat too. Put some info there.
Might as well.
Okay, I just saw the best meme. I was a wimp before Anchor Arms. Now I'm a jerk and everyone loves me. It's Swampert and Mega Swampert. That was great.
Hey guys, I'm back.
Who the hell are you?
We're still saying our goodbyes.
Fucking. Oh, okay.
You're back in time to see us leave.
Hey,
That's good.
Oh, I see what happened.
hear a beautiful-
I was hearing music and I was like, "Where's that coming from?" But I clicked on that Benjamin Briggs thing, and the Ben Drowned started playing. So that's great. Like, why is this creepy music happening?
Hey, do you want to hear something really beautiful?
What's that? That's nice.
Stop giving my nostalgia a boner.
Yeah, I got a new Game Boy Advance today. I finally found a freaking backlit SP.
Oh, I want one of those so
Opposed to a
bad.
They're so
non-backlit
hard
SP?
to find. Oh, the
The
other ones are-
side lit
The one with the good backlight.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've got one of those. I'm very happy I bought it when I did.
And it's in that pearl color too. Oh, I love it.
I have that one. It was the one that was bundled with Metroid Zero Mission.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
That was actually the first Metroid game I ever sat down and played fully. Because the first one I ever experienced was Metroid Prime, and that gave me nightmares. It was the Beatles popping out at you in the beginning of the game. That was the first jump scare I ever saw.
Zero Mission was the first Metroid I ever played
because Best Buy had it on what do you call it? On display.
That'll work.
And because the game was going to come out, and I played it, and I was like, wow, this is really fun. So
in my opinion, Zero Mission is the best remake ever done.
You know, I think
they couldn't even call it a remake. They changed it so much.
Yeah,
the map layout is almost identical.
Well, I think a better remake would be Castle of Illusion.
Yeah, that's Disney. I don't like Disney.
I like how the stream at this point is just a Skype call, and yet I'm still seeing like there are 25 people here. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah,
they're not even
kind of weird.
That's a combination of.
Well, one of those is probably each of us. So knock that down to 20.
Yeah,
that's
true.
And some of them probably walked away and forgot they left the tab open.
Yeah.
I'd be
Now that you said that, they got
that's
self-conscious and they're going to start.
Yeah, I'll
closing
bet
the
you
windows.
they have. They just
I'm looking
muted the
through a
stream.
list now, and I'd be willing to bet that's what happened with Jack Mac G, for example.
Oh wait, I had 19 tabs open. I guess I
that
should
guy.
close those.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead
Yeah,
and.
it's just
I think if I drop the Skype call, you guys will stay together if you want to keep talking. I think, but I'm gonna go ahead and hop off here, and I am starving, so I gotta go take care of that.
I'll send out a tweet or a video,
Yeah, I need dinner, too.
whatever, if you come back, and I'll be here.
Yeah, I'll post.
Yeah,
I'll post another video saying I'm starting up again, but I don't
Yeah,
think I'll start up again tonight. I think it'll be tomorrow.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and once
Okay.
I
Anytime-
believe the chat room will stay here if I'm right.
What's that?
So
Yeah.
I think,
The chat will still be here. The chat doesn't go away.
No, it doesn't.
yeah, so you can send the message there and we'll all get the notification.
Yeah. Like if you follow me on Twitch, then I think you get emails every time I go live.
Yeah,
If it
they
works.
sometimes
Their
they're like
system is
10
so
to 30
shitty.
minutes late on those.
Ooh, are they?
I actually,
Yeah, it just goes to my phone. It
I
works.
suggest getting Better TTV. It's a Google Chrome plugin, and it automatically notifies you when streamers are live, and it lets you configure your Twitch and gives you a nice dark background instead of the white bullshit.
Yeah, you could try
love
that
you.
too. Then of course whenever I start up again tomorrow, I will also post another video on the main channel shortly before I start.
Yay.
But
I'm trying to make that a running joke. Just me having a soft yay whenever something remotely exciting happens.
I found a quarter.
Flutter poke.
Yay.
I got a rock.
Yay.
It's been a lot of fun having you guys. Thank you for doing this. And to the chat room too, thank you for watching. I hope it was entertaining for the most part.
Oh, here's a good tip for you. I noticed that when you hit end on a Twitch stream, it immediately kills it without letting the lag finish out.
So let it finish out for a little while. All right.
So give it like 30 seconds and kill it, because like the other day it killed it immediately.
Okay.
Like you cut off like half the credits and you were still like in the middle of talking.
That's weird. Okay, but I'll do that then.
We're not
Yeah.
talking about anything important anyway. You could kill it now. It wouldn't matter.
And while you're not talking about anything important, I'm gonna put my Twitch in there that I've got 1 follower, so you know it's real exciting. And I play Castlevanias every now and then, so if you want to watch Castlevania, you can do that. But lately, it's been me playing XCOM and renaming everybody to Castlevania names.
Seeing as I know so
it
little about
counts.
Castlevania in general, I will follow you.
Who'd you rename to Richter?
I've got actually I think my Richter's dead. No, he's a support.
How can Richter be a support?
Okay, I am.
It just does it for you.
I am shutting down the stream now. Thank you, everyone.
Alrighty, ciao.
And now I'm waiting like 30
Catch you
seconds.
around.
Anyway, yeah. See you guys later.
Yep. I'm gonna get chicken out. I'm not waiting.
Geek
I'll see
Critique
you.
is now following me on Twitch.
Indeed. Everyone's gone. Everyone but me. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just wasting time. Once again, though, thank you, everyone.